Incredible evening. Hello, everyone. Incredible evening. It is the last day of June, last day of the month. So I wanted to come on, do an end of month Q&A. Also, for my business owners, don't forget that it is also the end of a quarter. So if you have to file your taxes, be prepared to start doing that stuff because you have a few days before that's due, but it's the end of a quarter. Hopefully you guys had an amazing quarter. If you're into this for business and you follow me for business reasons, hopefully you guys had an amazing quarter, or at least better than the quarter before. As long as there's some improvement, hey, that's always a win. Or maybe this quarter you focused on, educating yourself on your business, on designing. So hopefully everyone has a win that they can celebrate at the end of the second quarter and go into the third quarter super strong. All right, so we're just going to hang out for this last day of the month, the last day of the quarter. End it off with the Q&A. Maybe you have some burning questions that's going to help you guys with the third quarter of the year for your creative needs, your business needs. All right. So I am Shakia, the professor of HS Inc. 365 LLC. We're the parent company of Silhouettes Anonymous, where I teach you guys how to use and design in Silhouette Studio, which needs to go over to the screen. Okay, let's pull that over like that. So I teach you how to design in Silhouette Studio, as well as the home of the Honestly Speaking product line, where we carry Sublimation ink, Sublimation paper, pigment ink, accessories. We have classes and, the Honestly Speaking line is the ink, the paper, the accessories. And then we have 365 Creative Academy. That's where we have classes, HS Ink Digital. Whoa. Why are you still here? Hold on. That's not the new file. Let's refresh that. There we go. I don't know why it was still showing that old file. So I just had to refresh because we do have a new file this week. So this is, if you guys didn't see my video earlier, I went through this. I kind of broke it down a little bit, talking about the concept behind this file and how it was designed. I showed you guys how you can customize it and things like that. So the file, again, on the site. If you don't have anything that you want to purchase this week, you can purchase the file. It'll be available next week. Once the new file comes up, this file will be available. All right. So I was waiting for my phone to do its thing. And for the live to come up so I can go ahead and get this all shared out. So we're going to go ahead and share. All right, so let me go ahead and hit share on that. All right. So I tried to come on a little bit later for my West Coasters. Hopefully you guys have gotten home from work, maybe like either preparing dinner, so you're listening while you're preparing it, or maybe you've eaten already. So I tried to come on a little bit later for my West Coasters. See, I think about y'all sometimes. I try to think about my West Coasters and Mountain Standard Time. All right, let's go share to a group, and then we're going to go paste. And then 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, so there we go. All shared out. And let's get into this. All right. Correct. These will not be in the vault. These are files. These are not templates. So they will not be in the vault. Correct. Thanks for the fast shipping. I will have my package on Saturday. Yes. if you don't know, all orders before 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time get shipped out the same day. So depending on what shipping method you choose, we ship it right out. Hopefully there are no delays, but we do get all of them processed the same day if it's before 3 p.m. Next day if it's after 3 p.m. If it's on a Saturday, you have until 11 a.m. to get your orders in, and we send them out if it's USPS, because UPS doesn't pick up on the Saturday. So the UPS orders don't, like if you order after 3 p.m. on a Friday, they don't go out until Monday because UPS doesn't come pick them up. All right. Still at work, but that's hospital life. Okay. Let's see. Regrouping this quarter. Okay. Incredible evening. Hey, incredible evening. Hello. I love the ink. It's the best. Thank you so much for that, Tina. Thank you guys so much for shopping with us and getting your supplies from us. We do pride ourselves on providing you guys the best quality and helping you get the best results. Incredible evening. So we have tons and tons of videos. You guys know that I'm always here to help. Whenever I'm live, if you have a question, I am not one that shies away. Like if you are, if you're not getting your optimal results with your products, definitely shoot us an email, send a message on the website, not my personal inbox, or post it. Like, if you post it in the group, we can help as well. But if it's something related to your order, email or messaging us on the actual site is best. But the group, we're always there to help. So guys, don't ever hesitate about posting questions, and don't ever feel like if you're not having, great experience and you're having issues, definitely reach out to us and we'll do our best to help you figure out, what could be going on with your situation. All right. She said, I'm tired. I started work at 3:35 a.m. I like those numbers, right? I love your ink and paper. Thank you, guys. Thank you. I looked at it over here and I did not know on the other screen. This is going to distract me. Let me move my phone. All right. I've got to get more paper. I think I'm going to go back to the oven if this press don't get it together. I told y'all I'm not a big fan of the press. Hey, Keita, how you doing? Hello. All right, so I'm going to put it on the select screen so you guys know that, it's late. And I looked at the clock because I was watching a couple shows and I didn't realize it. So I'm technically not camera ready, but I'll answer any question you guys have. So it doesn't have to be a related question. If it's a business related question, that's fine as well. But just know that it's going to stay on my screen because I wanted to still do the live, but I had done got ready, not say ready for bed, but I'm very, very chillaxed right now. And I don't believe in being on video in a bonnet. So no camera on me. Yeah, some people love the press. I'm just not one, and because there are some things that you really can't use a press on, I prefer to just, make it work with the oven because it's more versatile. I know someone was asking about like the tapered tumblers. I don't think there is an attachment that's made for tapered tumblers yet. Earlier today when I was showing the Johnson's Plastics Plus website, there were things like dog bowls and those can't be put in a press. So I like an oven because it is much more versatile, in my opinion, than a press, because, you can do a lot of stuff in it. So I was showing here on Johnson's Plastics earlier that they had things like dog bowls. Yeah, see, well, actually not even a dog bowl. That's actually a regular bowl. So it's not even a dog bowl. It's a regular bowl that they have on their website. So I like an oven. But if the press worked for you, it works for you. I'm just not one that really cares for it. But that's personal. What's the purpose of boosting your post on Facebook? I got a bunch of likes, but no orders. You guys have to remember, social media is not necessarily about getting orders. You're not guaranteed to get orders. Boosting the post is to expand your reach. Anything that you do, even posting an ad on Facebook, on Instagram, on YouTube, on TikTok, on Google, will not guarantee that you're going to get orders. What it will do is help your reach. So with them interacting and they're liking, maybe hopefully they'll comment. So now when you do put out more stuff, hopefully you'll come up in their feed and they will know who you are, so that when they do need something, they will think of your company. But you got to put in a lot of work, guys. Like boosting posts and stuff like that, if it's not something that's really engaging and something that they really want, if your captions aren't like letting them know that this is something for sale. I see a lot of people boost posts and all it really is like just showcasing what you did, but never really saying that it's for sale. So your captions make a really, really big difference in how people perceive that post. Okay. All right, let me take that one off the screen. I purchased some toddler sippy cups, but they are bold. I really want to do a full wrap. How would you approach this? You cannot. Everything cannot be a full wrap. And that is one of those things because it's not tapered, because, like you said, it bows out. You cannot do a full wrap on it at all. I think things like that, I don't attempt to do a full wrap on. Going back to the drawing board simply means using other means to really get your name out there. Um, sometimes giving things away and having information about your company, like really letting people know what it is you do. This is where somewhat like maybe for 1 month, instead of trying to do everything, maybe it will help you if you like narrow it down and you like really get laser focused on providing a product, providing content for a specific group of people. And that can, y'all be surprised when you narrow it down. Not saying you have to stay in that little box, but sometimes when you are focused on one thing, it allows you to really, really, really see where your strong points are, where you are weak at. It allows you to see what marketing works and what doesn't work when you kind of stick to one thing or like one audience. What was the code? I missed seeing it for Johnson. Oh, I'll put that back up. It's 9PKD6, and that gets you 15% off of like their blank. So not the heat presses, not the printers and things like that, but like their actual like products, even if it's not for sublimation, like frames and mounting. And so for heat transfer, it doesn't come off of anything like the tumbler presses or the mug presses, but all of their blanks and things like that, you'll get the 15% off. But even if you're going to get a printer, please still use the code because I'll still get credit for it. So you won't get the 15%, but if you like to say thank you, Professor, and let them know that I'm the one that referred you to the website, please always put the code in. Thank you, guys. Hello, 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 and welcome everyone. Welcome, welcome, welcome. This is just an so some of you guys probably weren't on when I did the intro. It is the last day of the month. It is the last day of the quarter. So if you are in business and you have your sales tax, your sales use tax, don't forget, if you are in a state where you do it at the end of every quarter, tomorrow starts uh where you have to start, putting in and stuff for your taxes and getting it in. I'm not sure, check with your state, make sure you know what date it has to be in by, and prepare all of your taxes and do all of your sales tax stuff. So it's time to do business. We're at the end of the quarter. Also, hopefully you guys, sales wise or marketing wise, learning wise, you have something to celebrate. There's something new that you learned this quarter. You interacted with more people. You got more sales, or at least more interest. You built your mailing list. You built your like your contact list. Hopefully, there is something that you improved every single month. It doesn't have to be sales. It doesn't have to be a dollar amount. Everything that you do for your business that helps your business is increased. It's going to be great for your business in the long run. So I hopefully you guys don't just focus on the number of sales or the dollar amounts that you made, but you learned something this quarter that you can take into or maybe you figure out something this quarter that you don't want to take with you into the next quarter of the year, so that you can finish the second half of the year really, really strong. Second year anniversary coming up. Awesome, awesome. Incredible evening, incredible evening. Do you have like you don't necessarily, and this is one thing I want you to understand too. If you're having issues with getting sales, and I mean like, just getting paid for orders, you don't have to run a sale where you are discounting things. Just because it is in your anniversary, you can go and do promotion. A lot of people think, oh, my 2-year anniversary? Oh, yeah, it is for HS Inc. Yes, it is mine. But that's just to let you know, you can do promotions to talk about your anniversary or and things like that, but you don't have to run sales. Because I'm letting y'all know right now, we dropped them prices for y'all in February. And things are more expensive now. Yet we have not raised the prices. Gas has gone up, food has gone up, but I'm trying my best to help y'all out as well, because we do very well, and I don't have overhead when it comes to the classes. So I have something that definitely helps us out to where I can keep products affordable as long as you guys keep going on the site and you guys are enrolling in the classes, things that, there's no overhead for us. We're able to keep the product prices down low. That's why I like having both of those entities within our business, where I have passive income, and then we also have ones, we have retail and stuff like that. And we have not raised them. So I'm telling y'all right now, do not look for a sale. But the products, no, baby, they will not be on sale. Might do something like, okay, you make a purchase, maybe a certain class for free, but products, we can't go no lower. We love y'all. We appreciate y'all buying from the business. We appreciate y'all shopping with us, but we can't go no lower. Can't do it. What's next for us? Well, if you didn't know, I didn't hear the one before, the message before, I had a live video. I am looking to, we're looking to expand, and we want to get into blanks. So, almost kind of the same way, how we started with the paper and the ink when we did like basically a pre-sale. It's going to be basically a buy. This time it's going to be more of a buy-in than a pre-sale. And there is going to be minimums on it. You can't just get like some people, we did the pre-sale, they got one pack of paper. No. So when we're doing the blanks, when we're doing the buy-ins, they'll be in different increments for certain things, because we plan to just get like a big tray, like, trying to fill up as much of a container as possible with getting the stuff over here. So we'll have a buy-in. So that's next, so that we can expand to the blanks part of our business. Trying to come up with bulk order pricing for t-shirts. How do you determine it? What's your option to see if I'm going and thinking about things, tier pricing? So it's so weird. Like these type, I wish I wouldn't have been in the bonnet, because y'all asking more like regular questions instead of like silhouette questions. So it feels kind of weird, y'all. I'm so sorry that y'all have to just look at my website or the silhouette screen. I thought y'all probably would ask more silhouette questions because I'm in a bonnet. So I'm sorry, I can't turn on my camera. Y'all can't talk to me. So I do apologize. So y'all let me know if y'all want to talk to the silhouette screen or my website screen. I'm so sorry, y'all. But no, you're good. You're good. I wasn't, I guess you can say, was like one of those unprepared type moments. But yeah. So for me, when it comes to bulk does not start until like, it's not really saying like bulk. It's not really bulk, but 25. Because if it's shirts, I'm ordering screen print transfer. So if it's a single color, I can give you a little discount because I don't have to weed vinyl and do all of that stuff. So I'm doing it at 25, because then I'm going to go and get 15-cent transfers from FM Expression, 613 Originals. I know TKO, I need to really, really try their stuff out because they're right here in South Florida. So that's where my first one's going to start. So for me, bulk starts when I can use a method that saves me time. For me, sublimation and doing individual shirts, that's not bulk for me. I don't care if you have 25 shirts, if you have 50 shirts, I still have to use the same amount of paper. I got to use the same amount of ink. I have to use the same amount of time, heat, put in the shirts. It's the same amount of work. For things like that, I do not offer bulk. Like, unless the number is like really, really high, but then if it gets that high, what I'm going to do is I'm going to outsource those prints and have somebody, like a company, print them to where I can get more of them on a sheet, and they're going to print them all out for me. And all I have to do is cut them out, because I got to cut them down anyway. Even if I print them myself, I have to cut them down. So if it gets to a certain number, let's say maybe like 50, 75 shirts, I'll outsource them. I'll have them printed. That way I'm not worried about printing them. Things that make it easier for me. Right now, I don't have a large format printer. And if I had a large format printer, it would, I would still offer the bulk, because then I can print them out myself. But on a small format printer, I'm not going to do a job of like 50 shirts on there. It's just going to take too much time. Me printing that out and having to clean the rollers and then having to trim all that down, prep all those shirts, like doing all that stuff is a lot. So I don't really like to do them. Sublimate, to be honest, for sublimation shirts, I'm really not trying to do bulk, because how I like to do mine, I have to do a double press, and that's a lot of work. So for me, I prefer a customer where I can do bulk with screen print transfers. And I base it off of how much those screen print transfers are going to cost. Is it a single color? Is it 2 color? Is it 3 color? Is it a full color? That's how I base mine. And if it's a full color, it costs more. If you get 25 or 50, the real discount starts 75 to like 100. So those are bulk for me. 25, 50 really is not bulk. I do not consider that to be bulk. Can you show some ideas for family reunion designs? I mean, like stuff like if you if you guys are asking like how to trace something, a full design, I really can't do that. Like, I mean, I have to really think into it. And then family reunion designs, there is no one way, because some people may want a tree. Some people may want just words that say, what the family name is and where they are like having it at. There's no one way to do family reunion designs. I know the one that like we did, I designed for our family. I think it's on here. If I'm not mistaken, it's on here. This was like years ago though. Yeah, this one right here. So this was one that we did. This is one that I did in, when was this? 2014? Yeah. I haven't had to do very many of them here lately. That's not one of the things I like really promote for. So I haven't had to do one of those like lately. What do you think about using these select shapes enclosed by drag box when trying to get an object very close to another object? Yes, I often will change it, or you can use the lasso tool. If you have Designer Edition or above, you can use the lasso tool to do that as well. Let's see. Let's go library. Let's pull in, let's say a butterflies always has like little pieces to it. So let's do butterfly. Let's see which one has like a lot of like little inner pieces. Okay, let's do this one. All right. I'm going to release compound path on this and make the back black. And so let's say I wanted to change just these right here. We're going to go to the lasso tool and we're going to grab just those. So you can do it that way, because if you did enclosed, this most likely, because of how it's angled, would be inside that enclosed box. But the lasso, allows you to isolate just the parts that you want. So let's say I only wanted these. Oh, hold on. Let me do it again. Did it do it? All right. Why are you not selecting? Hold on. There we go. And I can select those. That was very helpful. Didn't think about sublimation. Can you teach an obituary class? I mean, I teach design. When you're doing a obituary, like to me, there's really nothing special to it. I mean, you're writing the words, you are putting pictures in. So for me, I don't feel like there's anything like special to do in obituaries. I just have the file and I just add pictures to it and whatever information they want on there. So I have never thought about doing one because I don't know. I just never thought about doing one. She says, funny you use butterflies. I love making things with butterflies. To me, like they're really great because like your question, because I knew it was going to have a bunch of spots. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. So I'll be honest with you guys. I try to teach just general designing and encourage you guys to come up with your own creative spins to things because for me, once you know how to use a design program, you understand what it means as far as like cropping something or subtracting something or putting an outline on it and subtracting that or welding something, splitting something, or just how you arrange it. Like there's no end. There's like you're limitless. The same way that I guarantee, like the same concepts that you take into applying, like to designing a t-shirt, it's going to be the same things for an obituary. It's going to be the same things for a tumbler. Do you want pictures on it? Okay, you're just going to crop those pictures down. Some people do theirs where it's just a box and a bunch of pictures, like they don't put them in frames. Some people like frames. So once you have one frame, you buy a file, it's a frame, you're going to now use that one and you're going to resize it. And like it's up to you and how you want to do it. It really is hard for me to say, okay, I'm going to show you how to like do an obituary because there's no one way. My goal is to get you guys comfortable with design programs. If you haven't played around like with the templates that I have in my vault, use that as your starting point to design. Now, if you're wanting to go in and design your own, everything that's on there, I didn't have to use that for obituaries. I could have put that on anything. You have to think about what you want it to look like. And then that's where just simply knowing the program, knowing if you want it to be, let's say, I'm going to make this with 17 and then 11. If you want it to be a trifold, it's knowing things like, okay, I'm going to put a line right here. And then I'm going to put another one here, another one here. I'm going to line this up. No, I would need one more. So I'm going to line this up here. Oh, come on. I'm going to line it up to the right, line it up to the left. Then I'm going to take, oh, wait a minute now. Line it up to the right. There we go. And then I'm going to take all 4 lines and I'm going to space them evenly horizontally. Now I have my 3 sections for a trifold. It's just knowing little things. Oh my gosh, how do I keep coming here and I keep blocking you? Such an idiot. I hate these stupid bots. So now you have your 3 sections and then you just go in designing in it. Do you want there to be a curve at the top? Do you want it to be a line? Do you want it to be just a background in here? All right, well, you have this part here. You can then, let's say, go like this, and I'm going to pull this to right there, fill that in with color. Now I have my sections. So You're going to put a background color here. You're going to pull in whatever elements you want. Like I can't tell you, you know, how to do the picture. Everybody's picture is going to be different. Some people are going to give you really great pictures. You're going to have to try and figure out certain things, how to make this work. I mean, it's learning design. I really like I hesitate on doing things like, okay, a chip bag class or this or that, because I feel like people tend to get stuck in whatever design I'm showing and not really paying attention to the fact of like how I'm using the program. This is why y'all think I'm playing when I say this. I'm gonna push it. I'm gonna push it. I'm gonna push it. That's why this class right here is so important. You just have to understand how to use the program. You have to understand if you want a line, or let's say you want a swoosh at the top, that you have to crop, like you have to create it and then crop it. So let's just say, I'm just going to do a simple one. We're going to go like this. I'm going to double click and let's delete point. No, I did. Yeah. Okay. Let's just delete point that way. All right. So I want this because I want it to go across from the front to the back. I want this border on it, right? I need to, I'm going to send this to the back. This is why we created the original box, so that I can copy that. I can paste it in front. I can hold down shift, click on my triangle, go over to modify and crop. So now if I wanted that, like that's the design I wanted across the top, I now have that. It all starts. You want to design obituaries? It starts here. It starts with understanding the program. I use designs in Google sometimes to help me get ideas, combine different designs to get a basic idea and go from there. And that's a like perfect way to do things. Get grab inspiration from others. Maybe your creative juices just aren't like fired up like that. Don't, try not to copy verbatim, but you can do that where you're looking at different designs, and once you know tools, techniques, how to use it, you can then recreate that yourself, like really, really easy in Silhouette Studio. That's a really great tip, Miss Cheryl. Thank you for that. All right. All right, come on, y'all. Y'all have no questions. No questions. I like when I have the questions back to back to back to back, and I can just go right into them. Yeah, my grandmother's on. I can't show it. It's still one of these days I will let you guys see my grandmother's, but I'm not at a point yet to where I can have that on screen, and not break down. So at some point I will share with you guys hers. And I mean, it was like everyone loved it just because of the concepts within it. Like the family tree and just like words and stuff that were in there, poems, and like how I broke up the pictures. To me, effective service programs also are when you really talk, like, and that's probably why I probably could never like work for a funeral home, because I like to kind of know and get a feel for the person who it is, so that when people are looking at it, like they feel connected to it. So I don't think I can be like in a funeral home to where they're just doing like 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 of them like a week or whatever, however many they do. Because I like to have a connection when I'm doing this. So I like to at least spend, have time where I can sit and talk and get information. That's what makes my obituaries kind of special. How do you add text around the box that you have on screen? Okay, I deleted it, but I'll show you. So we have a box here. It's called text to path. You're going to type out your text. Let's go in and put visit shop hs inc 365.com to date. All right. So I'm purposely going to leave this like this so that you can see it does not matter that it is on more than one line. It doesn't matter because once you do text to path, it's only one path. So it's going to become one line. It has to be in text mode. If you subtract, if you ungroup, if you make it a compound path, if you any of that, you won't be able to do this. So it has to be with you typing it out yourself, and it is still text. And you're going to double click. It's going to go to your text edit window. You're going to grab onto this white circle and you're going to bring it down to your path, and it's going to be there. Now, right now, it's on the inside of it's on the inside. If I wanted it to go to the outside, but be this way, I can push it out and it'll be to the outside. Now, when I go up and I bring it up here, oh crap, come on. It's technically, hold on, I got in the wrong spot. Hold on, I want to push it up. Wait, well, let's push it down. Oh, come on. Okay, we're going to shrink this text because it's too big for this right now. I want to bring this down to maybe like 60. Let's see. Okay. Oh shoot, I didn't get the V. It's okay. But when you pull it on, it can be here. And if I flip it to the inside, everything like, see, oh, come on. It's annoying. See, now it's upside down because it's snapped to the inside. But with this on the inside, now if I bring it down to the bottom, it's going to show the right way. If I want it to show the right way while it's at the top, I can't have it to the inside. I have to push it out to where it goes to the outside. So sometimes you have to play around with it. It can act crazy, and it can go around any shape, any path. Next would be, what would you post to engage people on post? Be consistent. You don't have to post things about your business. The name of the game is engagement. Y'all think I cared? Well, I did care. I'm nosy. I'm a Gemini. I'm nosy. But when I saw it, I if you didn't catch my video, I made a whole video about this yesterday, where I didn't necessarily put it on my business page, but on my personal page. Like, well, it's my business profile. It's not on the business page. It's on my Shaquille Lavelle profile, which is technically a personal profile. I'm personable with people on that profile, but it does represent me like as business, whatever. But I like to I'm still a human. This is where I spend a lot of my time on social media. So I'm going to be social on here. So I talked about different things when it came to the whole viral situation with the McDonald's baby mama and baby daddy situation. And what that did was it helps boost my algorithm to where once all the foolishness dies down, it's going to be more likely that those who are on my friends list will see my post. You also have to engage with people. You can't want to take, and you're not giving. So you have to go on people's posts, engage with them, say happy birthday, just put an emoji. They put something on there you don't think is funny. Go in there, drop a laughing emoji, keep it moving. But you are engaging with them. Engagements only really work for those who you are friends with, because if you're not friends with someone, they're not going to see your content. There is no magic button other than boosting your post that puts your content out for people who don't know you. So from your business page, I do some engagement for it, but I don't really, it's there more like information. It's there for me because I do video content. So I'm monetized on there. It helps me make a little bit of coins. But I do more of my engagement from Shaquille Lavelle versus Sillaholics Anonymous or Honestly Speaking. If it's a sale and things like that, people will like to see the content on your business page. You have to be someone where I want to see what you are doing. Like me, I go looking for Tabitha Brown. We think that it's a personal page, but it's still her business. It's a page. It's not a profile. So I'm gonna go looking for I might go and actually search Tabitha Brown. If MJ Harris hasn't come up in my feed. I'm going to go look and I'm going to put in the search bar MJ Harris. Some things people are going to go search for when it comes to their business pages. People may search for your business page if someone is referring them. For me, my business page is a lookbook, but it is not where I get engagement from. I cannot find my scanner using the PicScan. How do you connect it? The PicScan is foolish. I've only used it once and it didn't work. So trying to take the picture and all that stuff, I don't think I've ever really done it the scanner way because the picture way just was absolutely horrible. One of these days I'll pull out mine and I'll do one video on it, probably one or two videos. So I'll write that down. That's good content because I don't think I've ever done the PicScan mat, but it's really kind of pointless. What are you trying to use the PicScan mat for? What is it? What project are you working on that you already have something printed out and you need to use the PicScan mat? Okay, well, we're going to go back until we get a silhouette question. We're going to go back over here because I want this to stay on your mind about Essential Silhouette Studio. I'm telling you guys, go right now. I'm not going anywhere. Go to the site. Get on the site. Get this course, y'all. If you don't have it already, get Essentials. All of my classes that are coming up, you're going to need it. I'm telling y'all, I'm not answering basic beginner questions in my classes. I've given you guys 7 years of beginner. This is where you want the beginner stuff. This is where you start. Don't come jumping into my T-shirt academy, my events academy, my SVG course, and asking me basic questions. Well, okay, wait, how do you put text to path again? I'm going to politely tell you, we're moving on. You'll have to go back. If you did not purchase Essential Silhouette Studio, that's where you're going to go because we're just here. Or you can watch the playback and see where I went and all that, but I'm not going to break all that down. That's where this is. I can't go and stay in a beginner state. I have students that have been with me for a really long time and they're ready for that meat and potatoes. So I have to go and spend my time effectively when I go into these classes. So don't expect me to go back to beginner in these upcoming classes. This is where you put in the work. You got to crawl before you walk. My son gave me a pic of his band logo. He wants me to create a sticker with vinyl. The problem is it has a white background that can't be traced. If it's something that I can actually show, if you can get that email to me in like 10 minutes, then I can probably show you how to do it because you're probably overthinking it. If it's something is why there's other colors, probably going to be the easiest thing to trace. And you might just be overthinking it a little bit as far as how you trace it. So I'm trying to find my email address. There we go. If you can email me within like the next 5 or 10 minutes, if you have it, I can definitely take a look at that and see if we can show you how to do it on live. Okay. Thanks. I'm going to try it. Perfect. So it's been a lot of people that want to be my friend on Facebook, but I feel like my page is private. Girl, where have you been, honey? And see, you are a long time follower. No. So my recommendation, I did a whole video about this, is you create a business profile. It'll be like your regular name. It's the one that you can interact in groups with. If you're worried about like customers and stuff seeing it, you can interact with them on that particular one. If you want to keep your personal one personal, I have 2 Facebook pages. Shaquille Lavelle I'm personable with you guys. I laugh, I cry, I counsel, we post and we talk. Hello, we all going back and forth. We're family under Shaquille Lavelle. But when I have my breakdown modes, like the people that know me, the ones who was here to give me hugs and stuff and who have my personal number, they're on a whole different account. So it's great to have a business persona, and it'll just be like in groups, you interact same way. So you'll create that, and it can be a juggle to juggle. It can be a juggle. It can be a struggle to juggle 2 accounts and making sure that you have content on both. But if you really want to keep it separate and you don't want them to be on your page, on your personal profile, then you have to create a business persona and create one that's for that, where you can just pretty much still do regular everyday like engagements, because if you're just posting business stuff, it's not going to get very far. That's why I have non-business related posts, because social media is meant to be social. So you're going to have to mix it up a little bit and put some of those other things on there as well. My bad. There's the email address again. I interact with y'all. I say happy birthday, happy anniversary. Folks say pray, I pray. You have to have um that interaction and that engagement. And so if you want customers where especially if you're doing like not in your local area and you're boosting these posts and things like that, and you want to be able to interact with them, you cannot initiate inboxes from your business account. A personal account has to inbox you. So like, let's say you met someone who's like, okay, you need to send them a message. You cannot do that from your business profile. You have to do it from your business page. You have to do it from a profile. You cannot initiate inboxes from your business page. So it's good to have both. It's under Honestly Speaking, and it just search Facebook business page, Facebook business profile, or something like, it's like, what does it say? Business Honestly Speaking. Hold on. Facebook. I think if we just put Facebook, let's see. Hold on. Let's see. It's been a minute since I did that one. And we also make sure it's not still, that wasn't one of the ones that was stuck under private. Nope. Wait, why are you not? That would definitely should have been on Honestly Speaking. Let's see. Did I only that that only I don't think I only did that on Facebook. Hmm. Okay. No, I think this one was Facebook page versus group. Maybe my other talk on that was just a general Q&A, but I've had that discussion. This one was Facebook page versus Facebook group. And I'm not sure if I talked about it in this one, but I didn't write face, and I got to change that because I wrote FB, which is not good. So that's why I couldn't find it. So we're going to I'm going to change the name of this real quick. Facebook page versus, I'll put FB group for your business. And then we'll go here. Face. That way it comes up both ways. Facebook page versus FB, which actually it's now Meta. So a lot of stuff you're going to find under Facebook. So we're going to put Facebook / Meta. And I probably talked about a little bit about the profiles and stuff like that on that one, but I did a video on Facebook page versus Facebook group. Okay, you just sent the image. All right, cool beans. Let's go over here and inbox. It hasn't come in yet, so just got to give it a little minute because it hasn't come in yet. The professor at hsink365.com is where you sent it, because it hasn't come in yet. The professor at hsink365.com. Yep, nothing yet. And nothing in spam or junk. All right. Any other questions? Have you guys given this video a thumbs up? Have you guys shared this video out? If you are watching and you haven't left a comment yet, just drop an emoji. Just say hi. Let me know where you're watching from. That really helps out the platform. So if you have not done so already, please do so. This is just an end of the month Q&A. Just wrapping up the end of the month, wrapping up the end of the quarter, the end of the second quarter. So I asked in the beginning, anyone have any wins? How was your second quarter of the year? What, maybe you want to talk about maybe what your plans for the third quarter of the year. It's just a general Q&A because it's the last day of the month and the last day of the quarter. And also don't forget that all purchases on the website from now until 11:59 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on the 6th. Last time I put the 30th, which was like technically today, but I meant like as of midnight, it will be gone, but that was confusing people. So I just put the 6th. So you have until 11:59 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, June 6th, to purchase anything on the site, whether it's a class, another file, a chip resetter, an empty set of cartridges, an extra set of syringes and needles. If you purchase some heat tape, if you purchase a class, if you purchase a template, you purchase that vault, any purchase on the site, you will get access to the Protecting My Piece file. It comes in SVG, Studio, and a PNG file or PNG files. Okay, there it is. You will not be able to. So, okay, wait. First, let me ask. You said that you're trying to create stickers. So you want the whole thing, like the circle and everything. You're not trying to isolate the image in the middle. What are you going to do about the words? So are you wanting just the circle with the crackle background and the image in the middle? Or are you trying to isolate that image in the middle? If you are trying to isolate it, you're probably going to have to do a lot of point editing, which I won't be able to show you fully here. So yeah, let me know exactly what it is that you're trying to do with it. No. So if you bought the vault last week, then the designs are not in the vault. I'm just saying any purchase on the site. So the file last week was the birthday game. So you would have gotten that one. Every week it's a new file. No words back. Oh, then you didn't have to trace anything. All you had to do was a circle. So I'm gonna put this on the screen. So yeah, just she said no words, just the background and the pic. So you didn't even have to trace this. This is a simple circle. So you would come over here to your drawing tools, come to the circle, try and find the center, hold down Shift and Alt to make a perfect circle. And I'll probably have to go just a little bit because it's a little bit off. We're going to then position it. Ooh, I'm good. What? I got that like spot on. Ooh, I love it when that happens. And then you'll just select it, go over to modify and crop it. And now you have your sticker. That's it. Simple as that. So make your circle, line it up, select it, and crop. That's it. No tracing. Tracing is not always the answer. And you know where you learn about that at? Essentials to Silhouette Studio. Tracing is not always the answer, guys. It's not always the answer. There's so many other options and things that are make it like so much easier. So you probably stress yourself out about that. Like, I'm trying to trace this. People automatically think every time you want to do something, you got to trace, you got to trace, you got to trace. And sometimes it's not tracing. Sometimes it's something as simple as shaping, cropping. Sometimes it's better to like recreate. People are trying to trace something when it's very, very simple, and it's better to just recreate it, especially when it's just text. Who here has not signed up? Who's not enrolled in Essentials? And if you're not, what's the hang up? Talk to me. Talk to me. Because it can't be the price. If y'all got heat presses and printers and all this stuff, you got to know how to design to work those things. Those things, unless you're just going to keep buying files. And if you're going to keep buying files, they're going to end up adding up and adding up and adding up when you could have went and got this course. We got Sezzle on the side, you can, or Shop Pay. You can break that thing up in 4 payments and pay a little bit at a time. We do offer Sezzle. We do have Shop Pay. It's $83.65, and you're not going to find anything like this. Not going to find anything like it. And it's going to really, really help your business. Or just your creative, because some people don't do it for business. All right, so it looks like how do you budget? I'm always buying stuff. I have a fear of running out. Stop buying stuff. When you have a business, you buy what you need for the business. I don't buy unnecessary stuff. I can't run out if I'm actually selling it. We work on and maybe I'm a little bit different. And, these are things I talk about in creative business as well, is the fact that we come, like me and my husband both work in an industry where we have to do end of the month inventory. We do par levels. We order once it gets to a certain level, we reorder. For things that are the main parts of our business, like on the creative side, like shirts, I'm not going to go. When I get down to a certain number of shirts, I'm ordering another case of shirts. I'm not waiting for, and it's colors that we use all the time. I try and stick to the same brands so that when they run out, I order that particular brand. I don't try and have all these 30,000 different brands and these different shirts and stuff like that. I try and stick to a couple brands. That's the key to successful business, is not having all this stuff, because you're not going to be able to really, really manage it. So I budget based off of sales. If you aren't making sales, you should not be buying anything else. You should be marketing and you should be pushing the things that you have. Some people need to learn, stop buying stuff until every piece of inventory that you have is gone. Maybe you don't need to buy anything. And then once it's gone, you can sit down, evaluate, look and see what really sold. What did you have to basically sell for, like just to make your money back on? And then now, okay, this didn't really work. I had to beg, plead. I had to offer up my firstborn child to sell this. Okay, boom, we taking it out. 1 or 2 people might want it. And if 1 or 2 people want it, I'm going to charge you a premium price. This is not something that I carry all the time. So if you want it, it's going to be an inconvenience for me. I'm going to have to pay extra shipping. You're going to pay extra shipping. You're going to eat that cost, not me. See, I run business. So for me, for budget, my budget, we try and set for certain things. We try and set that ahead of time and based off of demand. And we reevaluate that. Like right now, we'll go back over the budget for anything that we need. We're going to end up doing a end of quarter, end of month inventory of the shirts I have, the tumblers I have. What are my plans? Do I have something big planned where I'm going to need these items? If it's just something where I just want to kind of see, I'm not going to spend money on that. You have to learn to be disciplined in business. I learned a lot from the Essentials class. That's me. I spend entirely too much and don't push as hard as I used to. Yeah, you're going to always feel like you're not making money. I always hear people say, don't fund your business with your personal. I'm like, I've had to do that one time. It was called startup cost. So I got certain things with my own personal money. But now that I'm in business, my business pays for business stuff. Everybody wants to go out and get business credit saying, oh, I'm going to teach you how not to fund your business with your personal money. You should not be. You should be funding your business with your business money. Like I don't understand people like who want to put you in debt. It's like people think that business debt is different from personal debt. Why would you business credit is debt? It's debt on your business. If you don't have to have unnecessary debt Why would you want it? If you don't know how to manage your personal debt, why you want to put that on your business? See, people go and have them thinking, oh, well, it's your business. They can't do it. No, that's stupid. That's crazy. You fund your business with what you're making. If your business isn't making money, you should not be going out to buy more stuff. You should be figuring out ways to make money with what you have. We got to learn to be disciplined in business, or you're never going to feel like you have any amount of success. I'm sorry if I'm chastising. I'm sorry, but not sorry, because sometimes you guys need to hear the actual truth. Right? But we're at an hour, so definitely don't want to be on here too long and overstay my welcome. So we're going to go ahead and close out. Guys, definitely, look into Essentials the Silhouette Studio. Check out the products on the site. We have some of the best products, guys. We do offer Sezzle and Shop Pay on the site. So definitely look into that. And I will see you guys on the other side of this quarter. I will see you guys in the third quarter. In the third quarter, we're going to have more classes. I'm trying to get my mind right. So hopefully I'll be back. I'll say hopefully. I am committed to going back into my live classes within my program, getting this the SVG course. I think for the SVG one, because everybody may not be able to take the full course, I think what I'm going to do, I'm going to probably take a book from some of the things some people are doing and do like a challenge. And I'm going to do, it's going to be like a real quick fire. This is going to be kind of okay, we're getting here. I'm going to show you guys. So this is not going to be, I'll give you guys some like reference material, but it's going to be more so like really getting to the nitty gritty and teaching. And you just have to watch the playback to catch it. But we're going to probably do like a really intense, like 5-day challenge before the course for those who may not be able to like afford the full on course, because that's going to be several sessions. So we're talking, I'll let you guys know. People always ask, we're getting close to it. So we want to start to prepare your coins. The SVG course is 103.65, 365. The T-shirt Academy is, I want to say it's 123.65. And the event one is, I think it's also 123.65. Check my email. Okay, hold on. Is it something for this? Okay, I did that, but he wants to be able to use it as a card decal. I should have been more clear, but I didn't want to. So wait, what do you mean use it as meaning cut it from vinyl? Oh, you'll never, if that's what you're talking about, you will never be able to cut that from vinyl. Never, ever. That's something that you're going to have to do as a print job. So if you don't have a roll-in, contact us. I do have a roll-in BN20. It's a file, as long as it's a file that's set up and I don't have to do team too much, and you let me know exactly what size it is that you need. You can always have these printed to where they're stickers. If you've ever ordered anything from us, there are stickers on the Lord Jesus, on the packages. So that's a vinyl decal, but you'll never be able to make this from vinyl. You would never, ever be able to do that and set this up. So you're going to trace it and cut it from vinyl if that's what you're trying to do. So I don't really take time out of my schedule. This is my business. And I guess I like the fact that you guys, I do it because I'm here to help, but you guys have to remember, like, content creation is my business. So this is scheduled time for me. I wasn't really on a lot early today. I knew I wanted to end the month with an evening one. I was hoping probably a little bit more people, because I thought, okay, if I do it in the evening, I actually get more people. And that's the thing now. Like, people saying, oh, whatever, we're going to do one at nighttime. Do you ever do videos at night? I do it at night. Y'all don't show up. I actually get more people on in the daytime than I do in the evening. But this was really scheduled already, because this is my business. This is what I do, content creation. No, I don't have it advertised, because I'm not into print. But a lot of times when people contact me and they have something specific that they want, I'll see about it, but we're not really doing like the custom print stuff. I focus on this part. I haven't really trained them all on that part. So I don't open that up to where that's just something that I like. Well, I guess I'm openly advertising it now, but I still will say no. If I don't have time to do it, I'll tell you no, quick, fast, and in a hurry. And especially if you don't have your stuff already set up. I'm not going back and forth. This isn't set up. It needs to be sent to me in the right size, where all I have to do is set it up to send it to VersaWorks, and that's it. Print and cut on sticker paper, correct? So there's no such thing as sticker paper. Well, I guess, but well, there's sticker paper, but that's not a decal for cars. So on sticker paper, it's not UV. Normally, it's not UV protected, so it will come off. And then, like with certain stickers, how it's going to stick to a window. If it's not one that has like a real, like if it has a paper backing on, if you ever try and take it off, you're gonna have all that residue. Vinyl decals are different. Vinyl is different than a sticker. I need to learn how to budget my business money. I'm always spending it going to get more stuff and buying classes. So then you need to budget. And that's why I don't do this like thing where it's like all these classes in one. And you need to think about what it is that you really want to focus on. And most people, like if they have, hopefully the class that you're considering, if they're not outside of mine, they have playbacks of them. So where if that's not what you really, really need right now, hopefully that class will be there. All my classes may not need it when I did it a year ago, but now you need that Sublimation boot camp. So now you can go on the site, you can get it because the playbacks are there. You have lifetime access to it. You really got to learn to be disciplined, friend, and not try and take on every class. Learning every skill doesn't help you make money. As you can see, it's costing you money. Find one thing that you want to focus on, your time, your energy, your learning to it, perfecting it. How many of you guys can say you have something that it's like it's your specialty? You are the person that someone thinks of when they think of that thing, like whatever it is. If it's like, for me, when it comes to tutus, look, if it ain't was it sugar and spice? That's like, I mean, I know there's other people. There's a lot of people I watch even on YouTube. But honey, Charlie, she does something when it comes to these tutus. If I ever had a girl that need a custom tutu, she way off yonder. And there's probably some amazing people right here in South Florida. But when I think of amazing bomb tutus, that is who I'm going to check and see if I can get on her calendar. If I can't get on her calendar, all right, then I got to find somebody else. I got to go to my plan B. But what is your specialty to where people think of you? If you don't have that, that's what you need to spend the next quarter working on, creating your specialty. And then that will help you stop spending all this unnecessary money, thinking that you have to do everything. And I hate that analogy. Oh, well, Walmart got all this stuff. Target got all this stuff. Walmart don't have that overhead. Walmart has stuff from other people. So unless you're finna have a shop where other people making stuff and all you're doing is pushing and selling it, that don't apply to you. People use that reference so out of context, and it drives me crazy. I try not to say stuff because, I don't want to be like the negative person or whatever, or always come off as a know-it-all. But some of that stuff, it don't make any sense. Y'all do understand that over probably 80% of the stuff that's in Walmart it's not owned by Walmart. They're not making it. They don't have to worry about the production of it. They don't have to worry about like the shipping of it. All they do is like corporate, somebody go, it's a purchaser. They're going to purchase it for the stores. They're going to show up on the truck. They're going to take them suckers off and put them on a rack, and they're going to sell it. They're going to put it on some shelves. The only thing Walmart has to worry about is great value brand. They don't have no great value clothes. All that other stuff that's in there, Elmer's, Cricket, this and third, all they're doing is selling it. So when people tell you, oh, well, you can have everything. Walmart got it. Target got it. Walmart ain't making them toys. Mattel is. Fisher Price is. They're just selling it. So unless you can push somebody else's product, stop comparing yourself to Walmart, because that's not who you are. You are physically making it. You have to market for the things that you are making. So don't compare yourself. Don't go and say, oh, if Walmart can do it, oh, I can have everything. I can sell everything under the sun. I don't have to stick to one thing. That's a bold-faced lie. They tell y'all this to get y'all money so you feel like their program is the right one for you, but it's going to have you continually broke and coming back to them when it don't work. Okay, well, let me take your next class and figure out if this is the one that's going to help me. But everything I give y'all, some of this thing, I drop these gems on y'all for free all the time. Oh, yeah, she said stickers in the store. Yeah, for cars, you need the rolling. Don't stickers need to be UV coated for outside use? So when it like I've made some and they don't really like there's like a UV coat and you can put laminate over it, and there are laminates that are like they have the UV protection that's going to help make it better. But I've actually sold stickers to people and they've had it and it's not faded. I mean, after so long, I mean, it's going to fade anyway. But when you're printing it from the rolling, technically you can take those, like even if you don't laminate it, you can technically they can still be decals, but it is better if you laminate it. But it's still a rolling. It's still a process. But with the vinyl that I use, we put laminate over it, and it's a UV laminate. Do I look at business pages and critique them? I don't know if it should be done on live, but I was wondering if you could check it out. I mean, I can, but you have to remember, I don't look at business pages as long as you're consistently posting. I mean, I can look at your post and look at like the way that you're like the words and stuff like that. So if you want to take a look at it, I definitely have no issue with doing that. Just send me the link to your business page to make sure I'm on the right one. And, I'll give you some suggestions as far as, think about other ways you can write your caption. Sometimes it's just your pictures. Sometimes it's just the way that you're taking your pictures, how are you presenting it. I did a whole class. Ms. Dawn knows we did a class in creative business about taking pictures, about picture staging, adding things to it, your backgrounds, and talking to your audience with how you stage. Most people don't stage their images and like their pictures for their business. A lot of people just kind of post stuff and you're not putting any content to it, like context to it for people to know that it's there for you to purchase, not just to look pretty. I'm not a crafter. I didn't make this for myself. I didn't craft this for myself. I made this to be able to sell it. I'm a business that sells products. How many times am I going to go to your business page and see the exact same post, the exact same picture? You should be doing that, correct? You don't have to create a new picture, a new this every single week, every single day. You can go and take that same picture and post it and post and post it, because I guarantee y'all haven't seen every last one of my videos. You don't always get the notification when I'm live. You haven't seen every last one of my posts. Sometimes people will go and they'll say, oh, well, it just popped up on my feed and said that you were live. I haven't been live for 6 hours. So you never know when someone may see it. So continue to post. You have to be consistent. This is why I'm in y'all face. People say taking time out of your schedule. I'm not taking time out of my schedule. This is my job. This is how I get my business out there. I go live. I'm constantly posting. I'm interacting. For me, this is full time. So I can go, and it may seem like, oh, she's always online, she's doing this, but this is my full-time job. I don't have a 9 to 5 that I have to worry about, like, oh, is she ever working? Yes. When I'm on here talking to y'all, I'm working. I'm collecting a check right now. I'm on the clock, about to clock out. Yes, the best and very important. I'm still working on my pictures. I wanted that class, but I'm not in business. Wish you would sell as a class by itself. It technically is. I mean, but it's still doctorate. Oh, you mean the picture class? No, yeah, I'm not going to do that one because it'll take too much to try and separate it. I'm gonna say, but yeah, you can still do creative business, but yeah, it's like doctor program. I won't be doing that one separated. Some things, membership has its privileges. So glad Professor is the first YouTube I found, so I didn't need to waste money. Oh, thank you, Ms. Dawn. Now look here. when I do come back, I don't want to see no mushy stuff. We going straight to business. I don't need y'all trying to have me cry on Zooms. So when we go back, it's business as usual. I don't want to hear nothing. Don't be trying to make me cry and all that stuff. Business as usual. We should resume all the links and stuff are out, the calendar, how it is for July. We will follow the calendar that's out for July. All right. All right, y'all. So I am out of here. Thank you guys so very much. Again, before we kind of get off of here, I'm gonna plug the website one more time. If you guys don't know, we have amazing products. Visit the website, shop.hsync365.com. You will never be disappointed with anything that I put out. It is the best of the best. I don't care what anyone else says in a group. You'll never find someone that's going to help you. You can go buy them other products, but let's see if you get the support. You know, it's amazing to me how people go buy other folks' products and yet they're in somebody else's group saying, hey, I'm having issues with X, Y, and Z, and my colors are doing this, my paper is doing this. Can somebody help me? Why are you not in them people group? They're not helping you? Because see, over here, we give you support. We actually have support when you come purchase our products and you might have some issues. So support those that support you. Visit the website, shop.hsync365.com. We do offer Shop Pay and Sezzle. All right, guys, until next time, have a great one. Continue to unlock your creativity. Be incredible. Be prepared. If you feel like your second quarter was not as successful as you thought it should be, leave that at 11:59 p.m., whatever time zone you are in, at 11:59 p.m. tonight, whatever it was as far as like disappointment, you leave the disappointment in the second quarter. What you take with you are the lessons, and now you should be more driven for the third quarter to not repeat those disappointments. But don't sing and dwell on the shoulda, coulda, wouldas of the second quarter. 11:59, you leave that all in the second quarter, and we start to work for a better third quarter so we're not disappointed at the end of this. Y'all understand me? All right, y'all. Love y'all. Have an amazing night. Peace.